What's happening, everybody? I'm back. So, are people really happy for you? You know? It just got me to thinking about it this morning because, like, people put in the comments, like, hope you're having a good day. Happy holidays. Hope you're having good holidays. Someone just commented this morning, and it got me to thinking. He commented a couple comments on or 2 comments on 2 videos or something, but he said he hopes I'm having a happy holidays. You know who you are. You just did it this morning, And he said he hopes I'm having happy holidays. You think he really meant it? You really think he meant that, I think he did. I always try to keep the positive, I try my best, but when you tell people, I kind of feel like this is how I feel. I feel like people are happy for you and they want you to do good as long as you're not doing better than them. That's just kind of like how I feel about it, Not everybody, I feel like a lot of people are genuine, you know what I mean? But this is the thing, most people, I feel like when they say, oh, I'm happy for you. Oh, you got a new car, I'm happy for you. Oh, you're buying a new house? Oh, I'm happy for you. Oh, you got a raise at work? I'm happy for you, I feel like people say that and they mean it as long as you're not doing better than them. You know what I'm talking about? As long as you're, say you're buying a new house, and as long as your house isn't bigger than theirs, I feel like they're genuinely happy for you, But if your shit's bigger than theirs, and you got a big old crib with the pool and all this stuff, and you're buying that new crib, and their house is way littler, way smaller, and they don't got no pool, and well, if they tell you they're happy for you, I kind of don't believe it, And this is the thing. Like me, I don't really care about I'm a different type of person. I don't really care, and everybody around me kind of trips out on this, But I don't care about fashion. I don't care about style. I don't care about having a fancy car. I don't care about having some expensive shoes. I don't care about that stuff. That stuff I don't wear jewelry. I don't have a watch. I don't have a necklace, gold, that's not my thing, Honestly, this is how I do it. I like to look clean, I like to look clean, have clean clothes, everything's clean, my stuff's new, I don't got rips, it's not ripped, I don't got holes in my stuff, But I don't like to look too flashy like a lot of people. They love to look flashy. I see people, I hate to bring up my family and stuff, but that's why I wear the mask. Like my nephew, he's got this big old watch, diamonds all over. It looks like a rapper's watch. It's gold, it's got diamonds all. It just looks crazy. But he has one little beat up car. He lives in a little apartment, him and his wife and his kids, and he don't got money like that, So I don't really understand, why everybody knows it's fake. Everybody knows that you don't got $40,000 worth of diamonds on your wrist. So I just don't get it, Like me, I like to look I like to look like I don't have money. I got a little bit of money, I'm not rich. I'm not nothing crazy, but I notice I do that for a reason. Cause like even my family, like my sister, she lives down the street from me. They have a house just like mine, probably the same square footage. We got the same amount of cars, but like I feel like if I do anything that's better than like that they consider better than them, like if I get a 100-inch TV and they got a 80-inch or something, I feel like they're not happy for me. I could tell by the way they act and stuff, like a lot of people say they're happy for me whenever something good happens, but I could tell just by the way they say it and the way they look and everything, they're not really happy. They're not happy because I got something that's better than what they got, which really doesn't even matter because I could care less. I can care less how much your car costs. I can care less how much your house costs. It doesn't move me one way or another. I don't look at somebody's car and be like, damn, that's a dope ass car. That's a cool dude, right? That guy is so super cool right there. That dude's dope. I mean, I could give a shit what you're driving, what you're wearing, how much your shoes cost on your feet. I think it's pretty stupid that people spend a lot of money on expensive cars and stupid expensive shoes and stupid stuff like that, Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My shoes that I get are normally about $100, and to me that's a lot, that's a lot for a pair of shoes, but I don't have a bunch. I don't have, my brother-in-law, married to my sister, he collects Jordans. He has a whole bedroom full of Jordans. And I just think it's ridiculous, I just think it's stupid, But his daughter's driving a beat up Volkswagen that barely runs, has no heater, no air conditioning. But he's got a really nice car, a really nice truck, a room full of Jordans, expensive clothes. But, it's like people spend money on what they want to spend money on. But are people really happy for you, though, when you're doing better than them? That's my question. Like, are you really happy for people when they're doing better than you? I know I am. But, I'm a different type of person. I don't follow I've never have, excuse me, and I never will follow that's my claim to fame. That's how I define that's how I'm different than everybody else, Everybody else cares about just crap, physical crap. And if you got something cool, if you got a nice car, you got a expensive pair of shoes or something, it's like, that's not cool to me. I don't really care. I could care less. I kind of think you're stupid, But that's just my opinion. No offense. No offense. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not trying to troll. None of that. I'm just keeping it honest, Just being honest with with you guys, about how I feel and and I know me. I don't follow the crowd. I know I'm different than everybody else. The way I think, the way I act, what I care about, things that I care about, But me, I'm genuinely happy for people, genuinely happy. Because it sucks when you're the only one with money, or you're the only one with nice things, and you're the only one with money, and you're hanging out with people and they don't have money. They can't do what you're doing. They can't go to the bar with you. They don't got enough money. They can't, do things with you. So I feel like we should all have money. We should all have nice things. We should all have what's making us comfortable in life, But this is the thing. Okay. When I was a criminal, when I was running with a gang and I was in and out of prison and I always needed somewhere to stay. I always needed help. Whenever I got out, I needed an address. I needed to stay with one of my sister. I needed to stay with a family member. You know, it's like everybody loved me. Everybody was happy for me. Everybody loved me, you know? My family, my everybody, you know? My friends, whenever I needed something, you know, whenever I was down and they were above me, everybody loved me, you know? And now that I have a nice, decent job and I have a home and I have a car and I have stuff, you know, it's like I feel like people, even my family, my sister, I feel like they just hate on me. Like nobody's happy for me now. Like everybody's just mad. Like, oh, you think, I don't think anything. I don't think I'm better than him. I don't think nothing. Oh, you don't, my sister, oh, you don't have time for us. Oh, you're too good for us now. What the hell? I invite them places all the time and they never want to go. So, and it's just a weird thing. Like the more successful I become, the more stable in life I become, where I don't need anybody's help. I don't need to call on my sister. I don't need to call on anybody. I don't need to call on nobody for help. It seems like everybody's always mad at me now. Everybody's always like, there's some reason like, oh, you're never around. Oh, I'm busy. I work. Everybody knows I work. Everybody knows I'm busy, you know? But I don't know. Like, are you happy, genuinely happy for people when they're succeeding, when they're doing good in life, when they're improving? You know, we say it all the time. We say, oh, that's good. I'm happy for you. You know, but are we really? Like really deep down inside, are you happy for them? You know? I know I am. I have a little different mentality than everybody else. I don't care about the flow of things. I don't follow anything. I don't care, you know? I don't have no social media. I really don't give a shit, you know? But are you happy for people? Genuinely happy for people when they're succeeding, when they're doing good, when they're doing better than you? Are you happy for them? Do you expect them to help you? Do you expect them to like you know, it's like I just want to know everybody's comment, everybody's idea. Like, did you go to the same thing? Is this happening to you right now? Do you feel that? Do you feel people's animosity when you're doing good and you know, it's like, let me know in the comments, you know? And damn it, I forgot again. That's already the end of the video. If you can, subscribe. It ain't no big deal. I'm supposed to say it at the beginning of the video. That's what everybody says. And I always forget. My mind is so wrapped up thinking about what I'm going to talk about in the video that I really don't care. I'm not really thinking about like, hey, like my video, subscribe, smash the like button. I really don't. I just want to get my point across, you know? But if you're still here and you can, subscribe, please. I appreciate it, you know? I appreciate all my subscribers. Everybody that leaves me comments, you know, like I really want more comments. I really wish people would comment more. Trust me, I'm going to try. I respond to all comments. There's only one comment that I never responded to. And it's because the dude was kind of rude, you know, and just had some rude, cocky attitude in his comment. And I wasn't going to respond to it or nothing. I didn't delete it or anything. I just left it on there. Every day whenever I go to my YouTube studio, that stupid comment, I see it every day. I want to delete it bad, but maybe I'm going to delete it. But I just don't want to hear no stupid negative comments or nothing. But if you have some good comment, throw it in there. I want to hear people's comments. I want to hear what people are going through. Me, I'm legitimately concerned about other people. I love when you guys are doing good. I don't care if you have more. I don't even care what you have. As long as you're doing good, you're not starving. You got a roof over your head. You're doing good. I want to hear it. You know, I want to hear about it. I want to hear your comments. I would never put somebody down for, you know what I mean? Unless you did something stupid, you know? Real stupid. Then I got to speak my mind, you know? But Other than that, if you're working, you're doing great in life, I'm happy for you. And I hope things get better. I hope things get amazing for everybody, you know? But, all right, everybody, let me know what you guys think. Are people really happy for you when they say they are, you know? I feel like it's 50-50, you know? Some people are really genuinely happy for you. Some people aren't. But you guys let me know. All right? All right, everybody. Have a good day. Happy New Year. And God bless.